All right, so today we're going to be going over a exercise that I often give to people who have that tightness, discomfort, tension, really in that like low back, let's say mid to low back region. They feel like they can just press the tightness into those like meatier parts of the back along the spine, and sometimes with the SI joint pain that runs across the low back. This is something that you may already be intuitively doing. I'm just gonna add a little bit of a tweak to hopefully target that area very specifically. So let's check it out. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the child's pose type of movement and position that you can get into, which looks something like this. This is very, very good for stretching out pretty much along the whole side of the trunk, getting the hips going and into the low back. But the tweak that we're gonna make to really target specifically that low back area, the muscle that we're going after, it's called the quadratus lumborum. It's a rectangular type of muscle, deep in the layers from the vertebra to the hips. And so the tweak that we're gonna make is doing a bit of that like cat-cow first, so you're getting some movement in your spine, and then we are going to hold this cat position and maintain this tuck. I want you to think about tucking your tailbone underneath you as if you are like a dog tucking their tail underneath them. Like this, you're gonna maintain this tuck. As you sit back towards your heels, you should feel some resistance and some pulling in the low back here. If not, try to reset again. Really accentuate that tuck as you sit back. Once you feel that little bit of pulling, I want you to reach across with the opposite side arm that you are feeling that tension on. If you're feeling a lot of tightness in the right side of your back, you're going to reach across to your left with both arms, and you should really feel a really nice pull along that meatier part of your back. If you're not feeling it there, you've lost your tuck. I want you to really focus on keeping that tuck as you sit back. If this is as far as you can go, that's perfectly fine. Reach across and try to hold that. Take 5 deep breaths, directing your breath into that spot. I want you to think about breathing into your tight muscle. So you're essentially stretching from the outside, but you're also pushing, using your breath to breathe into that area to try to internally massage that area from the inside. Hold that for 5 breaths or so, come out of it, reset, do a few more cat-cows, go back into it again. What I like to do if I'm doing this at home is position myself up against something like a TV stand, the chair of something, or the leg of something that I can pull and gain some leverage in, so that when you are really sitting back and you're reaching, you're able to really crank into that, so that you can sit back, feel that stretch, come out of it, feel the stretch, come out of it. That's a really nice way of getting that muscle to release. Do 3-4 rounds of that, of those 5 breaths. That's about 30 seconds of holding it, and I think you'll find that spot really releases nicely. You can pair this with any of the other exercises we've done from the Movement Monday bunch on our YouTube channel that shows anything around the hips, pelvis, and low back, and this is gonna be an excellent partner to any of those. So let us know if you have any questions. Otherwise, we will see you next week.